Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are going to be starting off today delivering this service trailer that's over here. This is part of one of the contracts for one of the companies. Which company is it? That's a good question. The administration is the one we're doing it for, the Zerdania administration. This is part of a new life for a tower. So there was a service trailer over here at the railroad station. I need to deliver that service trailer down to here where I want to start opening up this road if I can a little bit. I may not get it all done today. We'll see. We may just jump around from job to job whenever I feel like doing whatever job I feel like doing, like always, as we do in SnowRunner. So first step to say today is getting this service trailer down there, and I got kind of a path drawn out where we want to go. So let's get started, shall we? And hopefully this today goes just as good as the last stream did for SnowRunner, as to where I didn't really have any mishaps. I'm sure I will today. I just feel like today we will have some. As we go through here, we're going to refuel, because why not? Refuel source is, well, not the Pike. I want the tanker, the Pike, to the Tega 6436. Alright, I'm going to put this in low plus. And let's get moving. I just fast forward time to 6 a.m., so it should get a little brighter here very shortly. And hopefully I can get this trailer delivered before the end of the day. Now, it does say also the next step is repair parts, but keep in mind, I do have a repaired container on the back of this truck, but unfortunately I have no repairs left in it. I used them all, and kind of weird, I can't use the trailer, the service trailer, to refill the service trailer on the truck. Kind of interesting about that. So we'll get the trailer there, and then we'll have to bring the service parts over. You can see repair parts. I need 200 repair parts for the tower as well. Kind of weird. I got to bring a service trailer there that's got like 2,000 repair parts, but then I got to deliver 200 repair parts afterwards. I don't think I can get close enough. Maybe I can. Maybe if I drive my truck in the box area, maybe I can deliver the 200 parts before the trailer goes in there. And then deliver the trailer. Sorry, I'm just kind of staring at this this angle here. I'm nervous about tipping over. Hopefully the trailer does not drag me down. Alright, just go and it's going to be fine. Except for the engine damage. And more engine damage. But that's okay. I got a service trailer behind me, so I can repair the vehicle as we go. Hello, Miles. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. Trailer is kind of tipping over. Hopefully that uprights. It does. As long as the truck doesn't tip over, which it was getting kind of close to doing so. I think the nearest truck I would have, if I were to tip over, would be the fuel tanker that we just left a little while ago. But I think today we might be mainly just focusing on opening up more of the roads if I can. Am I going to be able to squeeze through there? I think I did with the Tuz, but I'm not sure if I can squeeze through there with this truck. Let's see if I can go up and over the logs. Okay, so maybe I don't want to be doing that. Alright, let's find another way around here. As I jackknife myself. No, 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 crap. Oh, wait, we are... Engine's running. What can I attach to get myself up? How about nothing? I got nothing to attach to. Really? There's nothing in the whole area here of all this solid material I can't attach to? That's just wrong. Oh, okay. Well, that took a full couple minutes in today's stream to roll over. Well, all right. I do have the Janesu down here. I guess I can go rescue it that way. It's not that far. All right, so let's get into you. Hello, John, Panther, Branding, welcome. All I wanted to do was turn around in the sawmill. Well, I had a feeling I would tip over today, just not that quick. I like how we went down a steep embankment, going over a lot of rocks. But yeah, I tip over on a flat area. Makes sense. Let's see here. I mean, I'm getting through. Just trying to see if there's anything I should be able to attach to, but... No. We're through now. We're all good. I'm kind of curious. Just with a log going across, what do I need to fix this? Repair parts. You know what? I mean, I could do it with this, but I got a service trailer coming this way. We'll fix it with that. As long as I don't tip this over when I go get that trailer. Is there much of a difference between this and Mud Runner? I would say so. I mean, you're going to see a lot of similarities, and you know, well, this does this does that, same thing, but obviously, how old is Mud Runner at this point? But yeah, SnowRunner came out like, what, 2020? Mud Runner came out like in 2014? So a lot more advances have been made. I like how fences way on the side of vehicles just fall over just because you're in the general area of things. Alright, this could be a little bit of a chore to get this upright. Alright, attach winch. We want it on the center. Yes. And we want to attach it to... I think I'll actually attach it to there. Alright, release the parking brake and let's see if this will... Alright, easy peasy, nice and easy. Let's do that. Turn off this engine. Change trucks. There we go. That's all we needed to do. So we're going to fix where this log's going across the road. That'll be a kind of a bonus. I didn't really play that much of Mud Runner. I maybe got like 15 hours into it. SnowRunner, I have no idea how many hours I got in SnowRunner. Cargo management, service parts. So all it really did was like use a chainsaw to cut the log in half, I guess. But it's another task done. I really am hoping that when I drive up to this trigger point, that I can drop off the repair parts out of the service trailer before it takes the service trailer. And the more roads I can get cleared and open, much easier doing other jobs will be. And there are plenty of jobs to do for the companies here in Season 17. A lot of contracts. I don't think there's that many tasks. There's a decent amount, but it's not like there's this task everywhere. So if I don't drive the trailer into the trigger, I don't think it'll take it. So if I just get the truck in the trigger, I'll use repair parts from the trailer, question mark. Or is it going to take it as soon as I drive the truck into the trigger because it's attached? Oh, no, okay. Cargo management, repair parts. And then I will repair the truck. May as well. Okay, now it took the trailer. So you can do it that way. All right, let me back this up and get it out of the way here. So now we need 2 empty containers, and I think we got to get that on the other map. But we have a truck and a trailer that I should be able to bring 2 over. Let's get to that map there. Which truck? I think it's a Veron G that I have the trailer on, right? Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay. That's the wrong button. And I think I can get the containers from the rail yard. Railway station warehouse. Let me just make sure that's where we get the empty containers at. Railway station warehouse. I need empty containers. Yes. I'll bring the empty containers there. And then I think the containers get filled up with the rocks that are at the slide. And then I gotta bring the containers somewhere. I think that's what the job entails. All right, that was not what I was intending to do. Need to find the mod for the camera collision. I know I've seen it somewhere. Way back when. I always talk about installing it, and I still haven't done so. Cargo management. So, empty containers. I'll need a crane to pick them up. I got a crane somewhere, because I used it to put the reefer on top of the building. So I think it's going to be not too far from when we got this truck. Let me throw diff lock on. Oh, only allowed in low gear. Let me throw this in low gear then. And back to the other map. Is that where it is? Way over... That's the wrong button. Is that where it is? Way over there? Oh, I went through the wrong... That's the wrong gateway. I was thinking it was coming out of this gateway. I think I want to go through the other one. Let's go back to the other gateway. It's mostly asphalt going through, so it shouldn't be that bad of a ride. Maybe I should top off with fuel on the way through. Never hurts. Alright, back where we started from. Getting in the containers at least. Alright, got through the gate. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, this should be an easy job. Bring the containers over to the gateway. We're not far from that, but yeah, that was the wrong gateway. So 80 liters of fuel. All right, let's roll. I do have a crane on that truck, but again, I think I got another Tega with one of the large cranes on it. Let's go around into the food industry here because the road is washed out not far down the road. Hello, Anita. Welcome. I have to refresh my memory when I get down here how to get from this asphalt road over to the other one. Sun is setting, so I'll have to skip to the morning hours here soon. I know there's some boulders in this water here, but I seem to miss them often enough. I'd just rather cross on this map mostly in asphalt than when I was on the other map, going up and over that mountain range and down to the sawmill, although it wouldn't have been a bad ride. Just a lot less chances for things to go wrong on this route. Oh, wait a minute. I think I need to go... no, that's the wrong button. Crap. I think I needed to go here to get out to the metal factory, then to try to get on out. Or... just turn here and go up this lovely little, although this is a semi. And down out this way. Oh yeah, while I was there, we should just skip to the morning hours, 6 a.m. This is a long semi-trailer that we have, so... hopefully this won't be a problem. I don't think it will for where we're going, but you never know. Yeah, I think this... okay. Yeah, this trailer is sitting awfully low. Even though we got a high saddle, the trailer may get bound up here. But hopefully, because we got empty containers, if I need to use the winch, maybe it'll pop it up and over some high marks here and there. Alright, so is it the trailer that's got me bound up? We'll hook up you to you. Okay, I need to get more wheels on the ground. And right now, I pretty much got none. Can I go back a little bit further? No, I cannot. Is it the trailer that's high-centered? It appears that it is, but let's see if... I don't know, we'll give it one more try here. Oh. Come on. If I can get more of my wheels on the ground, maybe we can get over this hump. Let me try low. How about low, low? Ooh. All right, just keep wiggling it. We are moving forward now and then. Nothing in front of us for the truck to attach to. All right, can we go a little bit further back on the trailer now? Whoops. Okay. Oh. All right, we are moving. Now the question is, can I get around this? Trailer gonna get high centered on this too. Okay. You know, I probably would have the same problem if I went on the other map and tried to go over that way. We would get high centered on stuff. Yeah, I don't see where we're moving at all. I think it's just an illusion I'm having. Is there anything for the truck? No, I mean, there's like nothing. Let's see if there is anything here for the front of the truck. I mean, that little bush. Or is it one of those magical bushes? Maybe it's a magical bush. It is kind of one of those magical bushes, but it's not going to do it, is it? Alright, another thing I can try is go back to the way back of the trailer. And attach to that tree over there. Oh. I mean, we did move forward. But you can see the trailer is definitely high-centered on the mound there. But now we got away from the tree a little bit. Alright, well. If this is your first time watching SnowRunner, welcome to SnowRunner and the frustrations you can have trying to move around on the maps. Oh. Okay, I'm making progress, but slow and steady. Is that the farthest back we... No, there's that. To that. Okay, now once we got the wheels of the trailer on the ground, we are... I don't want to say good to go, but we are moving forward now. And we're almost back down to asphalt and the asphalt road that I need to be on. Oh, wait a minute. Which way am I going here? Nope. I need to go... Oh, no, this is the way I need to go. I need to go to the roundabout and then hang a left. But I think I do remember once these containers get filled, I got to bring them while on the other map, like to the opposite corner of where we're going to be. But let's get there with the containers first. Oh, this might be a problem. Okay, a little plus. I got plenty of trees around here to help me to get through if I need to. But not attaching to the trees I would like to. That tree may not even be strong enough. Okay, gotta go to that one, to that tree there. Crud. Hit that button one too many times. Oh, am I bound up on that rock? Is there a way to get... I'm going to say probably not. That trailer to attach to something. Ah, crud. And not close enough to either one of those trees. Don't know what that is there. If I can get the front of the truck a little bit more to the right, I might be able to attach to... Aha, we can. That tree there. Problem is, I know I got one more high center part to get through up here. At this point, it might have been easier if I just grabbed one container, brought it over, and then came back and got the second container. Rather than try to get it both on a semi and get it over there. You're going to get stuck here, aren't you? Somehow you didn't. Well, I think no surprise, we are stuck again. Yes. And sure. Let's get you and attach to that. Ooh, I thought that would have done it. All right, let's you go to that bigger tree there. Okay. Um. All right. Plan Z. Attached to you. You attach back there. Maybe if I swing the back of the trailer further over. Oh, there we go. Burned through a lot of the fuel that I had. But it shouldn't be a problem getting to where we need to go. Just had to talk to it a little bit is all. Now there is a refuel point on this map, but I don't think I'll be going past that with this. I might be. Not going up to the road, but after I get the containers back on here. Cargo management, container. So the road is technically open, but now, like John mentioned, we got to get ourselves a crane to get these back on here. So I'm going to bring this forward, at least get it parked up here. That's good enough. And those containers need to go to, I think over here somewhere. Yes, over there. The fuel station is here. I mean, I could bring it. Whew. Just an easy drive is all. All right, so maybe we'll get them loaded up. And then I may have to fix this road next. Ooh, I don't know if I can get around this mess with a semi-trailer. Maybe when I bring the crane over, I'll have to bring the crane over and get that trailer out of there. It'll help me get around that a little bit more. And then yeah, so I'm not going to get this delivered today. No way. No way is that going to happen. Let me jump into this Tega 6436 for a second. I want to go up to the next part of the road that needs to be repaired. I want to see what that needs. Can I squeeze? May not be able to squeeze through here. Alright, how about we just go grab the crane and we'll take care of this. Global map. Get back to that map there. I don't remember which one has the crane on it. Not that one. Not that. I'm thinking it's this one. And yep, we got ourselves the crane. Yes, I'm low on fuel, but I am going to be going past a fuel tanker. I could go up to the fuel station, but let's go to the fuel tanker and top off on the way through. Take the same route, which should be a lot easier because I'm not hauling a trailer. Hopefully there's enough in here because I have no idea what's left. And refuel. It's down to 300 liters left. But again, I can just take that tanker afterwards and bring it to the fuel station, top that off. Even at that slow speed, just barely bumping that rock, which I've gone over I don't know how many times. Luckily it wasn't that much damage, but still damage. Just try not to lose too much focus because, you know, I came over here with a semi-truck and trailer, which was, as you saw, difficult. I don't want to just start losing focus and roll this over. Which, with a crane on top and not the anchors out, this can be just a little bit top heavy. When I get to the other map, because it looks like nighttime is arriving again, we will skip to the morning hours. Again, I probably could have just used the crane on the other truck, the smaller crane that goes on the back, the blue ones. But we're going to get this heavy industrial one over there. Gotta be careful right here because I have damaged my engine on a few trucks going through this too fast. All right, off we go. Skip the cutscene and it's 6 a.m. please. Now again, I could load these up in the back of just a truck and bring one at a time. Might be easier, but we're gonna give it a go. I'll bring it over with this semi-trailer. All right, activate anchors, crane mode. stuck on the truck? Yeah, looks like you were. Am I going to be able to attach to that one? I forgot. How do you change? All right. Not close enough, I guess. Why is it only giving me those options there? I'm in range of that. Why is that only giving me the option for those? Okay, but now I hit that button, it gives me more weird. All right, whatever. Bring that on over. Rotate the cargo a little bit. I think that's close enough. Restore crane. Change trucks. Pack cargo. Cargo attached. All right, we'll bring this up here and park it somewhere. Unless I can get around whatever this is. I haven't been on this part of the road to know exactly what I got to rebuild up here. All right, maybe not drive on the bridge just yet. Let's bring another vehicle up here. The Tega. Now this doesn't have anything on it, like repair parts or anything, but I'm just driving up here to see what this job entails. Most of the time, I say it's 50-50. I thought I hit the brake, but I did not. That was the wrong button. This needs 2 concrete slabs and 2 bricks. Alright, concrete slabs I get in this map, I do believe. And the bricks are on the trailer on the hill. So if I go to precast concrete plant, concrete slabs. All right, I probably need that trailer. And then bricks. There are bricks on this. I don't know if there are bricks I can get from a service hub here. What do you have? You have bricks. But I don't have a vehicle that can grab the bricks there. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this here. Now, someone did mention, I don't know where, oh, there it is, right there. There is a crane down here, and they said eventually I'll get that crane. I don't know what job it is I would get that crane, but yeah. So this trailer here, again, that has bricks on it. I don't know if I got to deliver that anywhere. So if I were to take my crane, which is here, and go way around and go up through here, I might be able to get this out. But then I don't have a truck to grab it. Do I not have another truck with a... I don't think I do I? You got the crane. You got the service parts. You're the fuel tanker, the Tuz. The Veron G is the only one on this map with a saddle on it, but that's got the wrong saddle for that trailer. On here, I got the Veron D. And I got this Tega. Does this have a saddle on it? No. I'm not sure if that one can have a saddle on it. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the one that has the service parts on it, which is, no, not that one. This one here. Because it's out of service parts. I might as well just recall this and put a low saddle on this. Customize. Low saddle. And a crane. Always good to have a crane on it. I don't think I need anything else on it. Now I gotta remember how to... Oh. Easy peasy, nice and easy. All right, so we'll get over to the concrete plant. We'll grab the 2 slabs. We'll get those delivered. And then maybe go up and try to grab that semi-trailer that's kind of tipped over on a cliff. And we'll try to get that out. And if I do get it out, that's got bricks on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The truck just spun to the right. Still gets me. We kind of just went past the intersection. In front of that was one of the bridges that are out. But there isn't a job to fix that bridge. Why not? We're fixing a lot of other bridges. Well, even if the trailer is a task, I'm not using the trailer's not going to disappear. And I don't think the game will allow you to do that. Now, it may require some materials with it if I need to deliver it somewhere. But we can always go get more, I'm just going to use the bricks. If I need more bricks, we got ways to get bricks. I understand what you're saying, but and sometimes they just want the trailer delivered. They don't care if you use the material on it. Kind of like that service trailer where I use the service parts. Didn't matter. They just wanted the trailer. They didn't care if I used some parts on it. But the good thing is, even though I haven't delivered those containers, that where that rock slide was, at least the road's open there now. I just haven't completed the job and didn't get paid for it because the container needs to be delivered for that. What I should have done, but my brain was too slow to think about it, when I recovered this truck, when I had the service parts on the back, I should have drove back to where the Veron G was and took the fuel out of the truck I was recovering and put it into that truck there. Well, good idea, but just about 5 minutes too late. Almost rolled over there. Alright, concrete slabs first. Weird that this trailer is still here. Usually the trailers disappear when you complete a job. Alright, this time I'll make sure that it's loading onto the truck. Or the trailer anyways. That's a concrete block. And I went out of the zone. I need concrete slabs. That was loud. That's what you get for reading chat. I don't understand the reference to saying it's not Arc Raiders. I know what Arc Raiders is, but I don't get the reference of what, why you said that. All right. The missing link, you say? Well, I don't have it as a task. Ah, this one here. So the missing link doesn't say bring a trailer over. It just wants the cargo, some slabs, and metal beams. Yeah, I think I'll be fine grabbing that trailer. Again, if I use this material off the trailer, we can always go grab it. Grab the material at the rail yard. Again, I'm not even sure with this crane here if I can get that trailer out, but we'll give it a go. Oh, they made the reference to Arc Raiders because I'm not the burnt peanut. Well, that's why I'm peanut, not the burnt peanut. That's... There's a trailer up there on the hill. We're going to see if we can rescue that and then use the bricks that are on that to finish this bridge. Trying to see which way... Yeah, let me back up to this trailer. And no, I have not played any of the Life is Strange series. Not even sure I know what that's even about. First off, let's try the... Just attaching a winch to it, but I don't think that's going to do anything. Gonna put it in low, low. I was going to say, wait, I'm moving forward, but I wasn't expecting to even move forward at all. Yeah, I don't think that is going to do what I want it to do. Nope, that's probably not the best way to go. Let's get more up on the solid rock here. I mean, what can go wrong here? Just trying to figure out my approach here. Actually, it's only got one set of bricks on it. Not two. I thought this was all bricks, but no, it's metal beams mainly. Well, we are here, so let's go ahead and see if I can even... Alright, let me lower this down. See if this even has the power to lift it up. It does not. Alright, restore crane. So this will need the bigger crane. is this one here. So yeah, I'm going to need to go grab some bricks anyway. So I'm not going to use the bricks that are on this trailer yet, because that's not going to complete the job. Just gotta be careful going around this corner, because this corner got me once before. Actually, I'm gonna take it wider this time. The left side always sinks in way much more than the right side, and on a corner, that's not great. Yeah, it could be what the crane is for, but I don't know how to get the crane. It might be one of the locked jobs or contracts from the companies that I don't have access to yet. If I were to go through all the jobs, eventually it would show me the job that I would do to get that crane, I think. Seems like the day-night cycles are going by rather quick today. Trying to attach to it's always you always try to attach like a tree or something, and you aim for it, and always I think it attaches to like the closest thing that you're aiming at. But it wasn't the tree I wanted. You've done more and you haven't seen the job for the crane yet? Yeah, so I would have a long ways to go before I got there then. How dare you pass me in what I'm doing? I mean, obviously the crane's there. It's not a stationary object. We can attach a winch to it and move it. So at some point, yeah, I'm going to have to do something with it. So right now I'm getting a semi-trailer out of a sunken ravine, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. But it's got to come out at some point. All right, anchors away. So there or there, I guess. I'm going to try attaching to the back. That is just dragging my... it's just dragging the truck in. All right, let's... No, 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 no. Not liking that at all. If I roll this over, the other truck is just right around the corner, so that's why I'm not too worried about messing this up. I mean, I don't want to, but... Don't like the way those anchors are looking. Yeah, I don't think this crane is even going to lift this up. Did I just see sparks fly from the crane? Alright, maybe I can pivot this around. Alright, well that's kind of some progress. Ooh, 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 ooh. There goes the cargo in the trailer. Well, if the cargo comes out, whatever. That made it a lot lighter. I was wondering if I brought the truck over here and tried to attach to the trailer, what would happen? I'm not sure I would like that outcome. But now that I got the footings of the trailer up on the asphalt, how about if I were to... Okay, that's not... I mean, whatever. The crane's here. I could always... Alright, well, if we've gotten this far now, might as well get this trailer out. It should be very easy to get it out now. Oh, I want to do that. There we go. Why can't I attach to the saw? Okay, whatever. Anchors. Also, let's get to the morning hours so we can see a little bit better. I could lower the crane down now, but since it's moving... Good enough. Good enough. I thought that was actually going to tip straight back forward or on all wheels, but okay. We'll give it a little bit of assistance. All right, easy. I mean, that was somewhat easy. We'll leave that cargo stuff over there for now. I'm just going to nudge this over. When I mean nudge it over, I mean slide it over. Okay. Did all that, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff just as of yet. But what I'm going to do now, so we know we can get bricks up here. This is a fuel tanker, so that's not going to help me out. This over here as well is like a service vehicle. It's got fuel and a little bit of service parts on it. So let's go ahead and get back over to this map. The Veron D. Yes. So now we're going to go over to the other map. We're going to grab the 2 bricks and go deliver those. This is already full of fuel, so it's good to go. It's kind of the cool thing about SnowRunner is it's not like when you accept a job, you gotta go from point A and finish it all the way to the last step. You can just get half of the job done and be like, all right, I'd rather just go do this job now because my trucks are in position to go get that. But as I do in SnowRunner, I just do whatever I feel like doing at the time, because if you start doing jobs and you're trying to finish it, and nothing has frustrated me yet today, but if you're trying to do a job that you're flustered with, you're not having fun with it, then that ruins the whole experience of the game. So it's great that we can just keep on skipping from, oh, let's go do this job now, or do this step of that job. I don't think I can get bricks at this rail yard, can I? Containers, cargo containers, transformer, oversized cargo. No, no bricks. Yeah, I was trying to get the trailer up with the cargo in it. Then I could just restrap it in, but it fell out anyways on its own. But yeah, definitely made it a lot lighter and easier to pick it up, of course. So, John, what you're saying is you're further than I am, and you haven't got the quest for that crane yet. So it's got to be... let's see here. Probably way the heck down here or something like that. And I wish I wouldn't have to keep scrolling on down. Shelter, food, water for the weary, water under our feet. Well hole. Sounds kind of weird. Water, water, water. Light at the end of the tunnel. Nope. Trying to see if there is a... Oh, wait, what was that? Delivered to the temple. Azov 30... Is that it? There you go. You gotta deliver that crane to the temple, but it doesn't say you get the crane. And that job is under a new life for a tower. It says deliver it to the temple, but the rewards does not say you get the crane. Anywho, we're getting some bricks. And I think that job I clicked on is way on down the list. So that crane's going to be sitting there for a while. while I'm driving on up to this rail yard to get the bricks. Well, just mention I did release an episode of City Skylines earlier today. And tomorrow, I was going to stream this game today, but after playing it a little bit earlier this morning, I think it's more for a recorded series. Park Ranger Simulator, which is out on Steam already. I did not get early access to it, unfortunately, but I did get given a key to it, so I'm going to give it a try. Just playing like the 20 minutes or so earlier this morning. Yeah, the game is not meant to be taken too seriously. There's some parts in the game already I'm looking at like, well, no, that needs to be addressed. This needs to be addressed. So hopefully I can get an episode of that out tomorrow. I'll record an episode later on today. I want to attach to that tree so I don't accidentally flip over here. Although I am in automatic, I should be in low plus going over that. At least I'm starting to know the maps, at least in some of the regions, pretty well. Probably shouldn't have drove right through this mud, but I forgot how thick that was. Alright, we're here for 2 bricks. Actually, there is one on the platform. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Close enough. Restore crane. Pat cargo. There we go. And then give me some more bricks. And as we go past our truck here with a fuel tank on the back, we'll top off. 566 fuel left in that, which is pretty good. Again, I could always drive that over to the fuel station that's on the map and fill that back up and bring that truck to wherever it needs to go. All right, this is an area where I could tip over. Gravity is doing its work. Oh no. I figured that might happen. Luckily I got a truck just right around the corner from where I tipped over earlier today. Wait, which one am I facing? There we go. Can you go back to where the trailer was to pick up the cargo that fell off? Yeah, you can go back. We can go back and pick that up at some point. Somehow the cargo is still in the bed of that truck. I'm not sure how, but I think one is pinched by the rock cliff. The other one, I'm not sure how that's still there. Just got to get this upright somehow. Maybe if I go back up where I was, I can grab the side and get that over. The cargo is in that semi-trailer was 2 steel beams and 1 set of bricks. What are you going to do when I release you? Okay. I mean, not in the best position here. Should be close enough, I think. At least to get one of them. Are those anchors in? Sure. See if I can grab that one over there. Oops. We can. Come on, crane. I hate when the crane gets in the upright position. It seems to spin like a flippin' top every once in a while. Why won't you turn to the right? Okay, I can turn this way, but I can't turn the other way. Why not? Let me attach or pack the cargo that's in there. Oh, it even attached. Okay, never mind. Wasn't expecting that. Oops, still in reverse. And we're back underway. Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't want to go through... Oh, yeah, okay. So if I go around that way... Okay, hopefully no more tip overs for a while. So this should finish up the bridge that we're currently working on. And we'll just make it easier when we come through that gateway. I can go around the asphalt all the way around. I won't have to go down through that swamp. The swamp is not that bad. But obviously just going around on the pavement with bigger loads. Having the pavement to go on with a semi-trailer would be better than going through the swamp. Careful of these rocks here. All the bounciness could tip you over quicker than what you think, or unpack your cargo. I think there's actually a lot of construction roads to do on this particular map of the region. I think I still got a couple on the other one to get done as well. But I think the major ones on the other map have been done. So here's a rock slide we cleaned up today. Although I still got to deliver those containers. But at least the pathway is open. And in just a few more seconds, we'll have the bridge open up here. At least I think we will. And voila. Now let's just push this over to the side here. Wrong buttons. I'm always hitting wrong buttons in this SnowRunner. Alright, back into the Veron G down here. So yeah, I can get up and around to... I don't know if I can get around this or not with the trailer. But I want to get to... Let's see if we can at least get up to here. Where is the fuel station? Oh, the fuel station's way the heck over to here. Wait, am I on the wrong filled containers too? I got to bring these up to the temple? Not sure if I want to do that with the semi-trailer. Maybe I'll bring the semi-trailer to like at least up to here and then park it, and then what we'll do is we'll grab what truck was I just in? The Veron D. And then we'll load the containers on the back of that and deliver it that way. Because obviously this trailer here is rather a large trailer. I may just get up to around the corner where the road is kind of washed out and not want to go further than that. So I don't have much fuel left in this anyways. Although I still got the fuel on the trailer I haven't used yet, I don't think. That should be full. Hopefully I can get around this mess I created up here. Now I believe if I put this in low plus, this is wide enough to get through here, I think. I may have more cargo down. Okay, I was not expecting all that to crack and break away. But, okay, we made it through there relatively clean. Okay, so where am I going with this? I said, well, right up to about here. I didn't even have diff lock turned on, just realized that. Is what an unfinished job. Come on, I didn't turn it off quick enough. If you're talking about the semi-trailer that we dug out, I don't know what that is used for yet, but yeah, pretty much is unfinished job. Now we'll turn that off. And now we'll grab the Veron D, which is down here. Now I'm hoping just by taking the one container with this truck, I can get with the amount of fuel I have left. I may take some fuel from the trailer, but I'm hoping I can get to the fuel station and top off there. But the trailer that had the steel beams and the bricks in it, I'm sure that's going to be it's going to say deliver this trailer somewhere. I just wanted to get it out of that ravine that it was in. don't know if I got anything to tie to if I were to start falling over, but I think we're good. And I'm hoping this crane here can lift up the cargo. Yeah, that wasn't too smart. But then again, do I ever do anything that's smart? Uh-oh. Alright, so don't go off the trail too much here. Boy, that Varan G made it look simple going over this. Alright, need to switch trucks. I need to unpack cargo, not remove, unpack. Change trucks. Activate anchors. Alright, are you going to be able to lift this? I'm thinking not. How about if I get it closer? Alright, can I drag it over at least? Okay, we might be able to drag it over. Pack cargo. It's in. It's in. So I have to go through the service area and then go around this. Then when I come up to here, we get to the fuel service area. Oh, yeah, we have been through here, haven't we? Yes, then we got to go around there. Boy, that temple is a long drive. That is a long drive. I think I'm going to turn this off here. I'm going to probably do that drive another day, not today. Trying to think what else I can do here rather quickly, because I don't got that much more time I can stream today. I actually got a thing to do at the top of the hour. So I got maybe like another 20 minutes I can be streaming here. So what else can we get done here? I'm not sure what this job is. Cellar trouble? What is that? I gotta deliver cement and stuff. Okay, so even though we're near there, that's not going to help us out. What is this over here? That's my Ford. This is my Tuz. That's my Ford and Tuz. Covering the bases. Deliver oil barrels. And I can't do the prototype, but where is that trailer? Of course it's way the heck over there. And it needs to go over here. Of course it's way the heck over there. Heart of the sawmill. Deliver to the logging station. Generator. Is it on this map? It is on this map. Is that... Okay, but the Tuz can't attach to that, but I'm guessing the Ford can? So let me skip to the morning hours. Let's jump into the Tuz. The reason why I'm jumping into the Tuz is because the Ford does not have any fuel, I don't think. Way to go, Tuz. Although I have beaten the living daylights out of you, apparently. And I think the only thing I got on top is fuel and a spare tire. I think I'll just go down and around on the road to be safe. No, I should be able to squeeze through that. Can the Ford actually attach to trailers or not? I have no idea. Refuel. So the target needs to be the Ford. Oh, I can't. I gotta switch that. Now I can do the Ford. And then roof rack. Yes, you can take everything. Now, when I bring that over, fuel station's right here, so I can top off with fuel. Also there, I can pick up oil barrels. Well, again, I don't know if this will hitch up to that trailer or not. Also, this could use a good repair. Ah, it does attach. Well, definitely not going to try to squeeze through the solar panels and the buildings there. Definitely going to take the road. I barely touched that at a slow speed and it gave me 6 damage. Nope, wrong button. Yep, turn right here. And right now, how far are we from the service? Wait, where's that service station? Again, that's not far either. But right now, today, I'm just trying to get to... We'll just try to get to there. Because I don't have an extreme amount of time today. Unfortunately. Because things have been going pretty well, again, in SnowRunner. Ooh, Ford, can you manage this? Of course, I wouldn't burn as much fuel as I am if the engine wasn't at 50%. Suspension's not great either. But I do have a long winch on here, which is nice. Yeah, thought I can get away with automatic, but the second I put in automatic, got into another mud hole. Probably should have drove up there, get better traction. Over the river and through the woods to the logging station. Well, I'm not going to get to the logging station, but at least to the fuel depot. To the fuel depot we go. Although I think going to this little village here, I'm going to be driving through some water, and I don't know what's underneath the water, as one never does, but I think it's a little bit muddy underneath. Isn't there water here? I thought there was. Actually, if I go, instead of going through that mess, let's go up on the sidewalk here. So instead of going through that and all the messy bricks, ouch. Might be worth us getting the generator to the fuel depot, and this could use some repair, but I'm close but not close to the service station. Now it will repair the truck, but I don't think it'll allow me to refill. I can't remember now. Does it allow me to refill the service parts for the back of the bed for spare parts? Can't remember if it does or doesn't. Again, I don't have all the upgrades for this Ford 750, but it's performing pretty darn well. So where the up arrow is, that's where the fuel station is. And the reason why the up arrow is there is because I can get oil barrels there, I believe. I'm not sure about the service spare parts. But I'm just going there to try to get some fuel. Want to kind of stay to the right because that's where all the trees are. Yeah, I might not get through here with this. No, can we attach to something? So many trees. Don't know if that tree's strong enough, but... And no, it's not. There's some big trees in here, but I don't know where all these dots are going. That's kind of a problem. Have no idea what that is. Well, whatever it is, it's strong enough. Can I go... Oh, we can get to that tree up there. Sometimes you don't have nothing near you, and other times you get 50 million options. It may have been, I can't remember now, if I just drove up and around through the sunflower field. That might have been a better option for me. I would like to attach... Yes, thank you. Get the front wheels on some solid ground. So I'm just curious. So oil barrels, That's all we can grab here. Let's go ahead and fuel up the Ford. Get the utility mount fueled up. And the pickup bed fueled up. So we got a good amount of fuel on the Ford now. So yeah, if I wanted to repair this, I just got to go through here. And then down and around. I mean, it's still a bit of a drive, but that's where the repair center is, right here. But maybe... No, that's going there, and my bricks are going to the temple. I am thinking what I probably need to do is our fuel tanker that's here, the step. That's the way I pronounce it, the Pike step. I probably should get that over to here, refueled up with some fuel, And I probably would have to bring up here because this whole area is kind of like hard to get to and kind of blocked off from the rest of the map. Probably get that tanker up here to refuel. I wish I could remember what this work site here needs for getting that bridge going. Because I remember going through here with the Tuz was kind of... Was it the Tuz? Maybe it was a Ford. I went through here with something with a scout vehicle, and that was rough. So I'm not sure if I can even get those containers up here. We're probably going to have to at least drive over to here, drive into the spot, and see what that needs for fixing up the bridge so I can get this stuff up to the temple. Can't remember if I even been up to the temple or not. I do not remember. But at least we got the generator here, and yeah, I'll figure out next time how I'm going to get that over there if I want to just keep going with the Ford. I mean, the Ford is fine other than the engine's like at half and the suspension's kind of at 25%. So, yeah, the truck could use a little bit of repair. But that's what we'll have to wrap it up for today, unfortunately. Like I said, I got a thing to do at the top of the hour. So the stream's going to be cut a little bit short today. As for tomorrow, I shall be streaming maybe some more SnowRunner. Have to wait and see. Yeah, just a reminder, I did release an episode of City Skylines earlier today. I did release an episode of Shamburgo yesterday. And hopefully tomorrow morning I'll have an episode of a Park Ranger Simulator. There's 2 Park Ranger games that are coming out simultaneously, but this one's called Park Ranger Simulator. Played it a little bit earlier today. I thought I would stream it, but I think it's kind of a game that may be better for a recorded series to see how it goes. Yeah, I need to jump out of here. Appreciate everyone being here for some SnowRunner today. Enjoy the rest of... What's today? Thursday. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Thursday and have a good beginning to Friday. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, have a good one.